What's up, everyone? Maximilian here, bringing you some Moab gameplay featuring the FAD Silenced, and I think I'm also using extended mags with this one. However, while this gameplay is going on in the background, I wanted to bring up another point of conversation since all this Black Ops 2 discussion videos I've been making, all these rumors flying about, and the potential release of the newest trailer for the game is going to be, I think, coming up at the end of April. It got me thinking, and it got me thinking a lot of the perspective that you folks had at the end of the last few videos, where I got some opinions from you guys as far as what will make the next Call of Duty good and like our wish list for the next game. And it got me thinking. It got me thinking of the things that really were upsetting me with the past previous Call of Duties. Even though over time you end up like accepting these things and they just get better, there's one thing that I think is going to end up being the Call of Duty killer, like quote unquote. Essentially, like a lot of us, and even myself to an extent, I still love Call of Duty. I think these games have an excellent formula. I think they're extremely fun, and I think they're rewarding a lot of the times for players that do really good at them. And that's what I really like about it, even though in Modern Warfare 3 they kind of take that away with a few things like we mentioned in the previous video. However, there's some things about Call of Duty, like I'm saying, that I think are going to be COD killers that aren't just games. As much as I would like to see a game actually come out and be better, like straight up better than Call of Duty, Battlefield does a pretty good job, but to me, like, the console experience of Battlefield isn't nearly as good as, like, the PC experience, and I pretty much game on my console with friends, and as a result, that's why Call of Duty got really big, because it's a solid console experience. Battlefield didn't really end up being the COD killer, but I'm waiting for that game to show up, because if it doesn't happen, there's this one thing that's going to happen that might end up being it, and it's lag compensation. So that's the title of this video, and it's the conversation we're going to have here. For you guys that don't understand, lag compensation is how the netcode somewhat works in the Modern Warfare and the Call of Duty games. It's especially been noticed in the previous couple of games, notably Black Ops and Modern Warfare 3. Let me give you a quick rundown of what lag compensation actually is. In a situation where you have a host, the host feeds that information to the rest of the players, and you essentially get this thing called a host advantage. That's why a lot of the times you'll feel like invincible in certain games, and it's just kind of the way that Call of Duty netcode works. However, this changed severely in Modern Warfare 3, and they had this thing called lag compensation, where essentially the game would compensate for your advantage as being the host, and it's been putting you like a few seconds, if not like half a second, behind. However, the biggest issue is that it wasn't very accurate, and you would have these moments where you would know that you're the host because it was almost impossible for you to shoot at anybody in close range encounters and stuff like that. So here's where the issue started really becoming apparent, and when Modern Warfare 3 came out, it was extremely bad. However, it has gotten better, but it's still not great. Black Ops had a similar issue. Now, I don't know if it was specifically lag compensation, because they've gone on record and said that lag compensation and the netcode thereof has been in the Call of Duty games since like Call of Duty 4, if not earlier. The only thing I'm concerned about is why has it been that it's not been an issue well, it hasn't been an issue since like Modern Warfare 3. Like all the Call of Duty games before like Black Ops and Modern Warfare 3 were seemingly just fine, but then Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops tend to have these like pretty big problems with the lag and how the game feels when you're playing online. So this is what's gonna hurt Call of Duty the most in the long run, I think. Especially since Black Ops also had a really big issue when it came to this stuff. Black Ops had terrible lag when the game first came out, and that's technically the lag compensation. But it worked opposite. It gave the host like really good advantage, and like everybody else who wasn't the host, it was just completely awful. So it's really hard to say like why this started happening with Black Ops specifically and Modern Warfare 3, because Call of Duty 4 felt really good. I'd say World at War felt great for me. Modern Warfare 2 felt pretty damn good as well. And then issues started popping up with Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2. And Modern Warfare 3, I mean. So if you guys could possibly leave your opinions as well, I like to get the perspective of the viewers to take into account the next videos, like I was saying from the previous one. So depending on how you guys vote each one of the games, I'd say Call of Duty 4 and World at War probably had the best feeling netcode of them all as far as like lag compensation. But as it got a little bit worse with Modern Warfare 2, and then it started getting really bad with Black Ops and Modern Warfare 3, and the only thing that Black Ops and Modern Warfare 3 share between each other that is similar, that could be causing it, is theater mode, and I would actually be totally down for removing theater mode if it improves the feel of the gameplay. So Just a couple of quick thoughts. I think in the long run this will be a huge problem for the Call of Duty series if the game doesn't properly function online anymore. But let me know your opinions. As always, thank you guys very much for watching the video. This has been Maximilian, signing out.